Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Suyin and I hope you're having a great January so far. It is quite the repeat of last year, I guess, and especially if you are in lockdown once again like we are here in Malaysia, but that's okay because we've learned from the last round about the importance of mental health and spending time outside and getting some sun. So that's exactly what I'm doing today, just in the form of a video. And today I wanted to talk about taxation and more specifically the importance of knowing a little bit more about our tax system and how it can really benefit us. So in the previous video I was talking about how I set up an LLP for the purposes of running a business, and most particularly the ability to claim business expenses for the purchases that I make on behalf of the business. But truth be told, really it's a lot of what I make as part of being an individual as well. And yeah, the cool part of being able to claim it as business expense so that my chargeable income on that business is lowered, and hence I pay lower taxes legally anyway. So this is what we can do as regular individuals as well. I am going to talk specifically about Malaysia, but I'm sure in your country, wherever you're from, leave me a comment down below to let me know where you're listening in from. Yeah, I'm sure there are tax advantages that can really help you reduce your taxable income. Yeah, so let's get into the video. For me, when I look up information, this is readily available. For Malaysians, we're gonna look at the main source. It's on hasil.gov.my, and I will link it down in the description bar below where I got the information. It shows us basically what we look at when we submit our taxes for the year in April. We submit for the previous year, so in 2021 we submit for 2020. So when it comes to the reliefs, there are some things I really zoom in on because there are a whole bunch of different categories that we can reduce our chargeable income with, or our taxable income with. And for me, the first thing that I look at is the lifestyle category. And I don't know, this category really excites me because I know for a fact that I have been spending on this. And for the lifestyle category, it encompasses the reading materials, which is books that you purchase, magazines, newspapers. What else is there? There are internet subscriptions within your name, of course, and there is technology when you buy computer in the form of laptop, desktop, tablets and smartphones. It is also included in this lifestyle category. There is also one on sports equipment or gym membership that if you spend money on, you are able to claim that as tax relief. So you're allowed to claim up to 2,500 ringgit worth of what you have spent in this lifestyle category. And of course, you need to have receipts to prove that you have actually spent the money and hence are eligible to claim that tax relief. For Malaysians in particular, something that is different in 2020 is that we are eligible to claim more for an additional lifestyle category. I'm going to call it Lifestyle Plus, because in the period of 1st June to 31st December, they are allowing for an additional 2,500 ringgit to be claimed because we probably spent money on purchasing technology, and again they label it as laptop, tablet, smartphone, computer. And yeah, for like, in my humble opinion, I really do think that they should be allowing us to claim back more and broadening this category, because a lot of us have spent more money furnishing our rooms or the spaces in our house to accommodate for a work from home situation. And yeah, I think that is something that needs to be accounted for on top of the technology that we had to invest money into in order to make our work lives operational. Okay, so after that, I'll be looking at the medical category of tax relief, and there is an allowance for medical examination up to 500 ringgit a year. And the thing is, last year I didn't do a medical exam, even though we should be doing one annually. I just didn't make the time to do one, and as a result, I am not able to claim that amount in tax relief. So after that, there is also the life insurance category where we have purchased life insurance, and that is a claimable expense up to 3,000 ringgit in the tax year. It's under the same declaration. They also talk about EPF, and we are able to claim up to 4,000 ringgit in tax reliefs for contributing to the EPF, and this is including how we contribute as employees in our monthly EPF deductions before we get our pay, and also if you have topped up and self-contributed, that is included. They don't have a separate category for that to claim back more. So that is up to 4,000 ringgit. I think what's next is Socso. So Socso is something that I have contributed to in the past, and I see it in my pay slip, so that allows me to claim 250 ringgit worth of tax claims. And I cannot believe how many times I'm repeating the word tax claims, tax reliefs, chargeable or taxable income in this video. That's crazy. So just for that, can you help me smash that like button, and I hope you're not too annoyed by me saying tax all this way throughout the video. For another special category of 2020, there is a domestic travel claim that you can have. That's for 1,000 ringgit, and this one you just need to have a check whether you are eligible for this, because you need to look at what do they specify as the qualifying purchases for this particular category. But I guess like if you've done any domestic travel from the period of 1st of March to the end of the year of 2020, that will make you eligible for this tax claim. After that, I think it will lead us to medical insurance, and for this particular category, they say education and medical insurance. You can claim up to 3,000 ringgit a year for that, and I believe that is the second last category that I normally account for. And the final category is PRS, which is private retirement scheme, where it's designed to help supplement our EPF funds or to fund our retirement, where we can contribute to these particular funds that are labeled PRS, and as a result we can claim up to 3,000 in tax relief, and that is the exact amount that I contribute every single year to PRS, so that I can claim this tax relief. And who knows, maybe my PRS would actually really help in supplementing my retirement when I can withdraw it in the far future. So when it boils down to it, how much of my taxable income have I reduced by claiming all of this fully, assuming that I can claim all of this fully? I summed that up to be 21,750 ringgit, which is a lot of money to reduce your taxes by. And I'm gonna give you this example. If we were to make 5,000 ringgit a month, and then we multiply that by the 12 months that we work in a year, we are earning around 60,000 ringgit. So 60,000 ringgit, assuming we have absolutely nothing to claim in terms of tax relief, we're gonna fall under the 14% tax bracket. And by 14%, it is a progressive tax. It doesn't mean that we are paying 14% on 60,000. No, I'll just give you this table right here to show you how it actually works. So if I'm not mistaken, if we are under the 60,000 income category, we fall under this particular tax bracket of 50,001 ringgit to 70,000 ringgit, and they have like a payment schedule. We are effectively paying 1,800 for the first like 50,000 that we have earned, and then for the additional amount, so like say if you earn an extra 20,000 on top of that, you're paying 2,800 ringgit. So in this case, we have earned a 10,000 additional sum on top of 50,000, so we're going to be paying 1,008 and 1,400, which sums up to 3,200 in taxes to the government. However, because we are really smart individuals and we are championing our financial journey, we are making full use of these tax reliefs because we know for a fact that we will spend some money on these particular tax categories and we will make the deductions for that by declaring them in our tax submission. So once you have successfully done that, and from my particular example, we are deducting 21,750 ringgit off of our 60,000 income. What we are effectively doing is we are only getting taxed on an income of 38,250 ringgit. And this is a huge difference because what that does is it automatically puts us into a different tax bracket. And this tax bracket is for the 8% category, and what this does is it is in between the 35,001 ringgit to 50,000 income tax bracket, and what it does is it reduces our tax rate to 8% of the additional that we're earning. So just to give you an example, for the first 35,000 that we make in income, we're going to be taxed 600 ringgit, but the additional around 3,000 plus extra ringgit that we've made, we're only going to be paying 259 ringgit and 92 cents, which is a total of 859 ringgit 32 cents. So it's a far cry or far difference from paying 3,200 ringgit in taxes. So that is the major difference when it comes to taking into account our tax reliefs, especially if we're earning in the lower tax brackets. It makes a huge difference in how much we are going to be paying. And yeah, I guess like there are a number of different categories that I didn't mention yet because they are not eligible to me, in the sense that there are categories that you can claim tax relief on when you have children, for if you've undergone fertility treatments, if you have dependents and dependents with disabilities. There are medical treatments for your parents, or yeah, I guess like children's education or dependents under 18. There are a couple of different more categories of tax relief, and you can see all of that in the table here or in the description bar down below. So I hope this has really opened your eyes to what a big difference knowing a little bit more about taxes can return into our lives. And I really hope that we can continue to document our tax receipts or our claim receipts well, because it is an important part of adulting. I guess I can put this under my adulting series once again. There is something that I personally do. I keep all the receipts in a giant envelope, and I just title it 2020 tax relief. And something that I also do is I scan these receipts and keep them digitally, because after a while these receipts can definitely fade, and we are supposed to keep them for up to 7 years because that's how long time frame where our beautiful tax guys can actually come to us and ask for our documentation. Yeah, that's it for the video today. I will see you in the next one. If you haven't subscribed, remember to hit that subscribe button and give me a like, and take good care. Bye everybody.